How's Herb and Bi been progressing so far?
Getting better. Still neither one of the guys practiced today. Bi's doing a little bit more on the floor, but it's just taking some time.
When you look at like your best lineup combinations, a lot of those include either Larry or Jose. Why do you think those lineups have been effective when you got those two guys in there?
Guys that come in the game and give us a different look. Both Larry and Jose do a great job on both ends of the floor. They can have big games offensively, but more importantly is we get stops, and those are two guys that our team, our players, we all trust putting on the floor at the end of games.
How surprising has it been just to see how advanced Tyson is at this part of his career so early?
It's a pleasant surprise. I think we kind of felt that from him, but it's good to see how solid he could be even in big games. So it's good to see, and like I said earlier in the season, him and Herb kind of they have that quiet demeanor, but they're really methodical about going about their business. They come in and they work every day, and you can trust them on the floor.
Is there anything in particular in this game that you look at and say, man, I didn't expect a 19-year-old to be this good at this, so early?
I think his ability to guard, especially on the ball, he's really good. Really good instincts. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes, and like I said, it's pretty fascinating.
I mean, I feel like almost every NBA rookie struggles on defensive end. People think it's really a tough adjustment. I mean, you've had a couple of them who've come in and be good on that end. I mean, is that nice to have as a coach?
It definitely is. It's nice to have guys that understand the importance of defense, understand that's how we want to start our foundation as a team, and the guys are buying into that.
Coach, after his last game, has Billy given you a few more looks, like say after?
I'm definitely going to get a few more looks, which is good. You want guys to compete. You want guys to want to play. And every time I look down on the bench, if Billy's not in the game, he's looking at me like I'm ready. And we really appreciate that out of him.
And Coach, can you talk about just how much he means to just the chemistry, even going back to last year, what he's meant for everybody on this team?
Billy is one of the most positive players and people on our staff, team, just through and through. And no matter what's going on, he brings joy to everybody. He's always smiling, singing, laughing, dancing. But then it's a side of him that is extremely competitive. We saw it this summer with him winning MVP and winning the championship. And then on the floor with our guys, he's always doing extra work, keeping himself ready. And when he gets the opportunity, we're all happy and proud of him, of how he handles really adversity.
When you guys do go to zone, the rare times you do go to a zone look, it's like that 1-2-2. I guess it could flatten into a 3-2. It's not a look that most teams are going to zone. Usually they throw out the 2-3. Why is that important to have a look that you can go to that teams aren't necessarily seeing?
Really for us, it's just to kind of break up timing and rhythm, especially if teams are kind of playing fast. We want to slow you down a bit, keep teams out of our paint. We'll throw a 3-2 at you and it turns into a 2-3, and then it turns into matchup, things like that. But, it's really to try to break up a team's timing.
These last 5 games or so, the steals and the blocks numbers for Zion have been really good. I mean, how does that help you guys as a team when he's making those types of plays?
It's great for us. He's using his ability on both ends of the floor, and he's having some big games for us. It's good to see him continue to get into a rhythm on both ends of the floor. And lately, with guys being out, we're going to him much more.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
How are you feeling physically? Because I know being away on protocols, you're really not just able to do much, right? How difficult has it been just to get back right?
I feel better each day, getting up and down, but getting a lot of extra work in the mornings with Casey, get some conditioning again, just getting used to moving, running, and playing again. I feel like my movements are getting better each night. Still a little short, a little flat, but it was good to get up and down today with the guys, get a real practice in before the next game. But like you said before, it's difficult transitioning back when you don't really do much. Just the lift. Like you can replicate running, but you can't replicate the game-like atmosphere when you don't practice or work out for 10 days or whatever it was. But I feel like I'm getting in more game shape each night, and I feel better each day. And I think I'm moving a little bit better today.
Heard you on Andre Iguodala's podcast, talking about Zion taking on the challenge defensively. The steals and the block numbers for him are way up these last 5 games. What does it do for your defense when he's making those explosive plays?
Yeah, it charges us. It charges us up. It allows us to get out and transition and run. I think everybody feeds off of obviously how well he is offensively and as a player, but defensively when he takes that next step like he's been on that end, I think we're that much better as a team. You know what I mean? Being able to switch more, being able to protect the rim more, being able to get fast break points more, and I think that gets him going too, and that gets his energy levels up, and he's able to push it in the fast breaks and finish more around the basket, and I think he's just getting more comfortable just like everybody else each night.
And what's it been like just saying the jump in his overall game, whether it be defense, rebounding, passing, just the complete package here?
I mean, he's doing what great players do. He's showing his all-around game. He's dominating, with his force, with his gravity, not just his scoring and finishing on the basket, but making the right plays, right? Figuring out who to pass to on the weak side, figuring out when to take over games and when to trust your teammates. I think he's doing a tremendous job.
CJ, does it feel like the defense has even taken another step forward maybe over the last week or so? It seems like you guys are a lot more comfortable mixing up your sets out there too, even your schemes.
Yeah, that's a credit to our coaching staff preparing us, giving us adjustments in practice, giving us adjustments in shoot around so that we're comfortable with going to them, switching, going to zone out of ATOs. We've been doing a great job of changing things up, and I think the guys have continued to put forth the effort, which is what we need, right? Like, we expected to be able to score offensively. We knew it would take some time for us to get used to positioning and spacing, and we're still figuring things out. But defensively, I think those are the strides that will allow us to have more success and be able to win ugly games, which is important when you get ready for the playoffs.